Today we're going to go over how to use your Noteful for your daily planning. And I've already got my weekly plan figured out on this page. This is like a weekly overview. In the planner there's like a monthly overview, and then you can move on to the weekly. And I actually just made an appointment for a hair appointment, so I'm going to just put that on really quick before I forget. In Rexburg. And then and I'm just using the highlighter with different colors, or with the kind of a red to make the dots. Sometimes they look like they kind of chatter, so kind of redo them. There we go. So there's my weekly plan for this week, and now I'm basically just going to transfer each of these to a different day in my daily planner. So this is my daily planner template, and I kind of cover some things up and use it for my everyday planning, and I'll show you how to do that, or what I do to it, in a minute. If you want an example, this is what my June looks like. So I did my June overview, or weekly overview, and then each day of that week had all of my appointments, my notes, some pictures, kind of like a little scrapbook and journal at the same time. We had date morning at the hot springs, so I just inserted a picture of that, or a day playing with the kids on the first day of summer and they were puddle stomping. So you can do, I mean, it's limitless, whatever you decide you want to use for your decoration. You can also hyperlink in here, so I'm going to show you how I do that too. So I'm going to go to links, and then I'm going to draw a box, or I think, because you can't, like, this one's already stuck on my sticker page. So what I'm going to do, and I want to keep my links separate. Also, I'll probably end up saying this in every single video, but once you create your layers, don't delete them, because if you delete this layer, even though it looks like it has nothing on it here, it probably has something on it somewhere else. So if I were to look at my overview month, or my month overview, my decor and my base have stuff on them, even though this page doesn't have anything on the decor and base. But if I were to delete it, it would delete it off that other page also. So just note to self, once you make them, don't delete them. So you kind of want to think through what you're going to do as far as that, because like right now, these are kind of repetitious, base and decor, and I don't really need both of them, but I don't want to go through and move everything from one to the other, so they're just on there right now. I might go do that later. Anyway, links. So I'm going to put a link for here, so that I can just click it fast and it'll take me right to this day here, without me having, I mean, it's not a big deal to have to scroll 5 times, but by the time I get to Friday, I might not want to. So if I just clicked on it, it would just jump me right there. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm just going to do a shape, and it automatically picks like the last color that you had, which is okay, because we're going to style it, and then we're going to turn it, let's see, I did this the other day and I can't remember what I did now. I don't want any border, and I think I want to turn the opacity all the way down. That's what I did. And then if I click on it, then I can click link, and I want to link to somewhere in this notebook, and so I'm going to tell it page, and then I'm going to scroll to where it is, and it will be this one. So I click it, and now the link is on that basically invisible box. Okay, and then I'm just going to duplicate that and move it down, and then change my link to a different page. So now I want page 57, and then duplicate, link, page 58. And you can do this anywhere inside of your planner, whatever makes sense to you and helps you to organize your workflow and your work process. And then duplicate. Oops, I did it 3 times. I just need that one. I guess I could have done it again, but link. And then I'm only really doing my dailies Monday through Friday, because after that, I don't usually pick up my planner for the weekend, or if I'm crazy busy with like nieces and nephews and grandkids and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be busy playing on Saturday and driving on Sunday. I'm not going to need a planner for that. This is more for like keeping myself on task throughout the week. So I'm only going to do Monday through Friday. And then now that that's done, I can click and hold on that, and it'll jump me right. This would be Tuesday. So let's just write on it so we can see it. Tuesday. Right. And this is, oops, this would be Monday. just so you can see when we're jumping and it doesn't just look all the same. Okay, so then now that we've linked it, I can jump. Oop, I drew on it. I want my select tool. Monday, it jumps right to it. Tuesday, jumps right to it. Okay, and I could also put a link on this that takes me back to this page so that I don't have to scroll back and forth. I might do that in a minute, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and focus on doing this. So we're done with the links. I'm going to delete this because I didn't need that on there. And then I'm going to work on covering things that I don't want on here for this day. So I don't want to have the things I liked. Actually, I might do the things I liked, but I don't want the lines. I don't want to write it. I'm probably going to do a picture. So what I'm going to do is another square. And this time I'm going to turn it white again. Oops, not link. I got so used to doing that. So style. And then I'm just going to turn it white so that it covers that up. And I'm also going to do one that covers this plans. And I found that sometimes you can duplicate them, but if you do, then it holds its constraints as you resize. So I can't make this longer and like more rectangular this way. I guess I could turn it this way if I needed to. But like say I wanted to cover this space, by the time I drag it out, it's either going to be off my page or up here where I don't want it. So that's why I have to go through and do it a second time, because as soon as you duplicate it, you lose the ability to make it long and skinny or tall and skinny or whatever shape it is that you want. Okay. I don't want the notes either because I don't think I need any notes. Well, it's for today, so I should be good. And then style it. Okay, so now that I have my cover done and I've covered up all the things that I don't want to mess with, then I'm going to go ahead and do either base or decor. And I would choose one or the other of these, and then after that, I wouldn't do both, okay? I got a little ahead of myself and added too many layers, and now I don't need both of those. But basically the base is like anything that I might want to keep or like duplicate onto another page the next time. Like if I wanted to save that, like my layout here, and then duplicate it for my Tuesday, excuse me, but I wanted to do it with like, maybe I've got a different sticker for water that week or something. And then I would do that on the base so that it duplicates through both time or for every single page, but then my stickers will be different each time, if that makes sense. Okay, so for today, obviously for work, I'm going to do a video. Oops, I need a pen. And I did payroll, and I had to do mail. Okay, fitness, I went for a walk, and then home, I did laundry, and I need to gather dry cleaning. And I didn't have any appointments today, so I probably could cover that too. And then for the date, so basically I just kind of make this super quick and fast and easy because it's just for it's kind of like your to-do list for the day or your way to keep track of what you've got going on for the day. Okay, and I've already had 2 waters, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those on there. And then I'm gonna go back to my pen, and I want to write, actually this color's probably fine. Today's the last day of June, so June 30th. And then I get to decorate. So I'm gonna go out here and choose the decorations that I want. I don't have any birthdays this week, so I'm not gonna need the cake stickers. I definitely want the date dots. And I'm gonna click up here and tell this to open in a new window. So it's gonna slide it right next to me. And then I can open the rest of my stickers over here and they'll just be in tabs. I want this daily planning. And then I want, I made a 4th of July. I don't know where I saved them unless I didn't. I might not have gotten saved in sticker packs. There we go. So I'm going to fix the tags on this so that it says sticker pack, and I'm going to add a tag that says holiday. I know I did this, but it obviously didn't save. So new tag, holiday, and then done. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but if you have things over here with like extra, all of your different tags, you can actually click on that and then drag it down to where you want it. So I want it under sticker packs, and it'll automatically like start stacking those under things. So I've got sticker packs, and inside my sticker packs I have everyday, fruit, holiday, miscellaneous, months, and then I can close it up or look at it. I don't know why that one keeps going in there. I've deleted that like 3 times, but anyway. So there's my stickers and my sticker packs, and then you can just choose from these faster. So then the idea here is I just put these all up here, or I just opened them all, so I can actually just scroll through my tabs up here to get to what I want. And I don't need the date dots, but I might do, I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm still on them. So I'm gonna copy, and then I'm gonna paste, and I'm gonna cover up today's goals, and I'll just put this week because I don't have, oh, I do have a today. Let's do this instead. Copy, paste. It's a little cuter. And then I'm gonna go find the fun stuff, which would be like these. I want this 4th of July cat, and I'm gonna put it right here. And then I think I want I'm gonna put this in my, it's not really an inspiration, but it's kind of cute. So I think I might cover up that inspiration and just put this right here. So then I'm gonna go back to my cover for just a second and do another square and turn it white. And cover up this section here too. Here we go. Back to my base. And I just realized that I wrote all of my text on my base too. So select, and then if you put something someplace that you don't want it, you can move it by just selecting it and then tapping it and then tell it move to layer. And I actually want to move that to text. And same with this one. So I'm going to move this to text. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my base layer. The cat moved over, but it's not a big deal. Kind of want these on there. And I think I want it underneath this boom y'all. And then things I liked. My day's not over, but so far I have really enjoyed a snack, and I had a popsicle. So I'm going to put that right here. And I just realized that really this doesn't all have to be base either. It can be stickers. In my head I'm thinking about layers. So I'm going to move that, and then I'm going to move this. And I'm going to actually put myself on that sticker layer because I don't need anything on the base. And I don't, I'm going to try to move everything that's on a base right now to something else later anyway. So let's move this to sticker also. Okay, and then we'll go back to working on the sticker layer. Okay, and then, so for today's mood, I'm going to use this green, even though I don't really have much green going on here, and I'm going to color in the mood. Wrong button, highlighter. I want this green. And then today's appointments, I'm just going to write on there none, because I really don't have any yet. Or maybe let's see what the highlighter looks like on there. We'll write in white. I have put the paper, rock, scissors cover on here, and I wasn't writing, I was usually typing, but the type tool just kind of drives me nuts. And I put the paper, rock, scissors on here, and I'm using that tip on here, and it actually does kind of feel like paper, so I'm not as opposed to using my own handwriting right now. I do need another color. Oh, I'm in the eraser. I'm like, why isn't it changing? I want text, and I want a color. Oh, there's my white right there. So I'm just going to put none. And then I'm probably going to save this space right here just for a picture or something. So what I think I'm going to do is do a box of color. And maybe do it this dark blue. So style. That blue is good. It's not quite the right blue. I might go do a color picker. This color blue, that's better. And then once I have a picture from today, because I've been trying to take a daily picture too, then I'll put that on there. And the other thing that just made me think of was that I want, I don't think there's anything else on here that I need today. I used a lot of these and a lot of these 4th of July stickers here from this. This is all 4th of July stickers. And I don't think I need anything from that. I was just in that. Daily planning. Oh, I'm going to put this on there because I do need to water my plants. So I'll just put that here with this cat. And then I'll put like a little note behind it that says water plants. So I'm going to go back to, I think it's this one that I did some of these with. And I'm going to copy this one and paste it right there, and then say, or maybe I'll put it up here like this. Where's my text? And then I'm gonna write in blue. Okay. And then I think that's it for this one, for what I need. I had a thought of something I wanted to, I wanted to add the weekly calendar to this, but then I just realized I don't have time or space. I was going to put like a little mini calendar. I guess I could move her. Let's close this out for just a second and go to this page for this layer and move her just a little. And then go find our mini calendars. I don't know, maybe I don't have them saved in here. It doesn't look like I do, so I'm gonna have to get those, but I'm gonna add a mini calendar to that. But anyway, that's the way, I think they're in my files. Let's just do that really fast. I know I have them saved somewhere. Here we go. Monday start, and I want July. I think if I just do this. It's not showing me. Okay, so I found my mini planner, and then or my mini calendar, and then I'm just gonna, oh, I see what it's doing. I need to send, let's see. So I've got this, and I'm just gonna save, I'm just gonna share it, and I'm gonna save image, and then I can go over to my images and put that in here. And I want to tuck that like with the red, white, and blue, maybe. Actually, it's not so bad, just kind of with that line behind it either. I'm going to move it behind her. So send it back. Nope, she's got white on her. So let's undo that. We'll just do this, and then I'm going to choose the highlighter, but I want, that red's not terrible either. So it's going to be this week right here. So I'm just going to highlight that and leave that there. So there's my weekly plan with the little mini calendar. Those are actually on the website for free. If you want to, I'll leave a link in the description below. And then there's going to be this pack of daily planning is actually going to be free on the website also, and for email subscribers. And then these ones, not the dated, but these date dots are already in the store, and these ones will be in the store by this afternoon, so probably by the time this video is posted. And I will put a link to these down in the description as well if you're ready for 4th of July planning. If not, there's like the date dots. They have any month that you could want. I mean, it's all 12 months. So there's dates, decorations. I use these across the calendar for like dates and things like that. And you've got every single month of the year available. So if you have questions, or you would like to see something done as a tutorial, or you just want to leave a comment, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.